All right. Voldemort's a Britannomycin item. 8.5%. Britannomyces stout.
We'll go with that.
Editing.
Editing
We'll
at
do
its
everything.
finest. At its finest.
NOIZ!
Ah!
I really wanted to start like that. I'm so
Okay,
sorry.
do it again.
NOIZ! And that is the name of the brewery we're at right now. We are outside of Rimini. I'd like to say we're in Rimini. We're not. We're outside of Rimini. In an industrial estate. As we like to hang out. This is where we spend most of our days. And we're a really cool brewery. And spoiler alert, this is our second night here. This has been some of the best hospitality we have received anywhere. We are with the legend that is Marco. And he is the taproom manager here at NOIZ. And they're just a really, really cool brewery. We've got a couple of things to chat about. I'm going to start with number one, and that is the branding. So this is literally a four-man team. It's the classic, started in a garage, and they started in 2019, which you don't need a social history degree to know.
What happened after that?
The last few years have been a bit tough for them. But still going strong. Still making some really beautiful beers. And the four-man team, so there's a couple of owners. One of the owners is head brewer, but at the same time also does the CIP, cleans the floors, that sort of thing. So there's two of them working the brewery, one of them working in the tap yard, and then one of them is solely dedicated to the marketing side of things and the sales, etc. And if there's one thing we found in our brewery travels, it is lots of people make good beer. Lots of people make bad beer, but lots of people make good beer. And that sometimes is only half the job. And if you think of some of the bigger breweries in the US or the UK or New Zealand or whatever, yes, they have the beer absolutely dialed in. But a large part of that will be the branding as well.
Yes, for sure. And the branding that we've got here, the brewery's called NOIZ. The branding screams loud, bold, in your face, colourful. I love, Marco said, the guy that does all of the logos and can designs and all of that, it's like, oh yeah, he probably has some extracurriculars and then goes to do some designs.
Can't confirm that either way, but
it's kind of one of those, the best way to describe it. It's bold, it's in your face, it's colourful.
Also has a level of simplicity as well in the logos. Like, it's very easy with craft beer branding of throw everything at it and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But in that way, sometimes you still then don't stand out from the crowd because that's what everyone's doing.
Yeah.
But it has got that kind of simplicity logo, but the colour is beautiful.
Yep.
It's hard these days in a relatively oversaturated market to stand out from the crowd. And you think of your supermarket shelf with all the breweries up there, what's going to make someone new or even someone old to the scene pick up your beer?
Yeah.
Right. The liquid inside helps, don't get me wrong. But I feel like the branding and the marketing...
That's all about their marketing and everything.
Undervalued bit of it.
Yeah.
However, moving on to the beer. So the tap room here has just 5 taps. They do have a couple of extra ones in cans and bottles. But we've had a couple now. We've had a Pils.
Had a Pilsner. Calapils. We've done a session IPA. Fantastic. A American style IPA as well.
And there was a Blanche, which is cool because they use the hops literally grown 2 kilometres from where we are stood right now.
Yeah.
Italy, not particularly famous for hops. Growing conditions can be tough. I feel quantity is more the issue than quality because the Blanche was incredibly tasty. But we are on beer number 5, which is a Belgian dark strong ale. 8.5%.
It's just... Sorry, that was my tasting note.
Oh, yeah. Talk me through it. Whoa. How's that spelled?
PHO.
Not a B. I'd say it's whoa.
Oh, BPH. I don't know.
BPH.
No, basically this is just all of your lovely sugary molasses-y goodness just roped into one, on the nose, in the palate. It's thick, but it's not too thick, probably only 2 or 3 C's. Yeah, it is. Without you can have 2 and not fall off your chair.
I did yesterday. I made it home.
Yeah.
No, the first thing I said when I tried it is, if I were to pick it up in Belgium, I wouldn't bat an eyelid. Like, this fits right in. It is raisiny, pruny, dried fruit, correct level of sweetness, a little bit of that kind of Belgian-y, foam banana, yeasty funk on it.
Just,
Incredibly, like, genuinely, this has got to be one of my most favourite beers I've had in the last few months. We've had a lot of beers in the last few months.
I think, as you say, the biggest compliment of it is if you picked this up in the country you were born in, that you wouldn't bat an eyelid. And that I think is massive, for a country that we've seen lots of lagers, lots of session beers, a couple of sours. Everyone wants those sort of light, summery, easy drinking styles. But then to still come out and have this absolutely fantastic, big, boisterous, sugary, plum, pruny goodness is amazing. So,
diving about to the branding, this one is called Severus.
Yep.
Answers on a postcard why. We've asked. We weren't given an answer. So it makes me think there's an entire Harry Potter extended universe world of beers coming out.
So if you were to... The beer's called Albus. What beer is it?
Ron is a red ale.
Duh.
Like, that's easy. I'd say Hermione's going to be like a really kind of nerdy one. So that's got to be kind of a wild ale.
Oh, yeah. I see that. Something lambic.
Harry's just a goody two-shoes. What's the goody two-shoes of beer? Just IPA.
Just an IPA.
Just IPA. Nothing about it, just IPA. Albus is old. Albus is barrel-aged, surely.
Oh, God, yeah.
Surely.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's dark. Maybe a barrel-aged kind of like
something
golden
a bit
ale,
extra.
something like that.
Yeah.
Voldemort is going to be pastry stout.
No, that's
it's too sweet, isn't it?
That's too sweet. You got to have something.
All right. Voldemort's a Britannicus item. 8.5%. Britannomyces stout.
We'll go with that.
Editing.
We'll
do everything.
At its finest.
We were very privileged. Marco gave us a wee tour of the wee brewery. So this is a 1,000 litre brew setup. We've only got 5 fermenters. 3 1,000s and 2 2,000s, I believe. And all of them are full, which is always good to see. Nothing worse than going in a brewery and seeing some empty fermenters. You've got to wonder what's
going on
there. But they had a couple of different brews in, which is cool. And they also had one brew that was being contracted for someone else. So the brewing scene in Rimini is getting there, and it's nice to see. Obviously, it's craft beer. Everyone helps everyone out.
Yeah. I love that part.
Lovely to see. They've just bought a new little canning machine as well.
Very excited about that.
Which I'm sure they've had no teething issues with at all. Because who has teething issues with a canning machine? Never been heard of. But weirdly enough here, so they can everything in 330ml cans. Yeah. Which, that's not totally unheard of. But it's the shape of them. It's the design. It's the kind of long, thin. Yeah. Like, in a few countries we've been to, you'd expect to find like what we call an RTD, a ready to drink. So like a spirit and mixer sort of thing. Yeah. So to see beer in that
shape.
It's kind of cool, but kind of like, it throws you off a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah. You're like...
For some reason, when we see craft beer outside of anything of a 440ml short, fat can...
Yeah.
The little mill's really cute.
I think Marco...
I can imagine loading into that.
Marco was saying, the 25-kilo bags of malt that they chuck in there? He goes, always got to make sure that we're there for the day. Yeah. Exciting times.
You got to have the roller door open because it gets dusty.
So we always say about that is when we go to these places and we find, the craft brews and craft beers and all the bars and stuff, Like, I want to see something authentic and fun. I don't want anyone to polish over the fact that craft beer is messy.
No, it's a dirty process.
Yeah. And I think...
Which, wow, the brewery's clean, actually, by the way.
Well,
Very
yeah,
clean.
Side note, the brewery's beautiful.
Sorry.
But...
Undermining your point. But Marco has been the most hospitable man from second one, hasn't he? So we've had lots of lovely little snacks.
Played Slipknot for us.
Authentic Italian food. Yeah, and also he played Slipknot because part of the reason we're in Italy is to see Slipknot in Bologna. And he was like, I want to go to that gig, so instead we're just going to
listen to it together.
And, I mean, this was last night.
If that's not hospitality, I don't know what is.
Yeah, absolute legend.